Hello and welcome to Messing About with Models with me, John. Today we're going to compare the Hornby 08 to the Bachmann 08 shunter. Although the Hornby model I've got is technically an 09, they were externally identical to the 08s. But this will give us a chance to have a look at the differences between the two. First, the Bachmann model. As we can see, there's quite a lot of detail. The coupling rod is jointed and they have sprung buffers, although I've always wondered why these are on 00 gauge models, because the tension lock coupling normally does most of the buffering. As you can see, there's a nice level of detail on the body, and the delivery is quite nice as well. I would say that the exhaust port on the top looks a little on the large side, but there is some rivet detail on the roof. And the front radiator grille is reasonable, but it's not a separate grille, it's a single moulding. So if we go over to the Hornby model, we can see that it too has quite a good level of detail. There's a bit more to see in the cab. Sprung buffers again, but there is quite a bit of additional sort of pipework and finer detail on this loco. And if we look at the front, the hinged doors are much better. The hinged doors are much better moulded, and they actually look like a proper grille there. Like I said, this is further pipework, which seems to be in addition to the Bachmann model. And if we look at the top, we can see that the exhaust port for the diesel engine is smaller than on the Bachmann model, and I think that is a bit more closer to what's on the prototype. If we look closely at the detail on the side, we can see the liveries applied very nicely with these very tiny signs and notices, beautifully printed, and the wasp stripes seem to be a little bit crisper than on the Bachmann model. So let's have a look at how they compare on the layout. So first, let's have a look at the Bachmann model. And now let's see how the Hornby model performs. Well, as we can see, the Hornby one definitely seems to have a problem going in one direction, but it does work very smoothly going backwards in the other direction. So what I might have to do is just to see what's happening with the gears on that model, maybe give it a little oil, but I shouldn't need to do that really. It should be working perfectly fine in both directions out of the box. The Bachmann 08 currently has an RRP of 124.99, whilst the Hornby model is £20 dearer at £145. Obviously you can get that cheaper elsewhere at the various retailers as they discount them, but you're still paying well over £100 for a locomotive which really ought to work straight out of the box. So overall I think the Hornby model has got the edge in terms of detailing, but the Bachmann model seems to work a little bit smoother with the motor, at least straight out of the box. So which of the two would you prefer? Let me know in the comments below. So if you'd like to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos and reviews that I've got on the link on the screen now.